Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Swadee Krap from Thailand. Of course, this is Lert Siri Me commentating to live from our studios here for Thailand Super Series Digital Racing. That's right. I got to get used to saying that because that's going to be the new thing coming up this year, starting in 2020. This happens to be one of the first events that we are doing for Thailand Super Series, and we are dabbled in racing, obviously, in the past. But now, since this is the new age of technology, one cannot stop us from going into the digital realm fully. That's right, folks. Let's see me for you in the hot seat right here today. And today's project, we're talking about July 4th, 2020. That's right, folks, for the AM class. We're going to find out who's going to be winning today's race later on. But first, let's do a little intro for you. Of course, I wanted to say that Thailand Super Series Digital Racing is the new project stemming from Thailand Super Series, which is, of course, based off of circuit racing within the ASEAN region. Overseen, of course, by the Automotive Organization of Thailand, known as RAAT, or I like to call it RAAT. And, of course, it brings to you the top racers and teams within the Thailand Super Series to the digital age online. And this, of course, opens up a wonderful opportunity for fans of motorsports, the motorsports world, and gamers alike. So, to test their driving skills on a global platform, this is what we're here for. Let's get ready to have fun. Of course, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, because without them, heck, we wouldn't be sitting here, would we? Thailand Super Series in the digital realm, brought to you in part by Toyota Motorsports Thailand, Sing Corporation Limited, Be Quick, Apollo Oil Thailand, Eden Mitsu Motor Oil, that is, AF Racing Company Limited, also JS Asia Beverage Bird's Nest or Juicy Nest, Ranix Global PTE Limited, or Hankook Tires, SCS Industries Company Limited, also commonly known there as Nexter, and Pano Revo Company Limited for their big, wonderful, clear screens and displaying a lot of the advertising going around here in the region. So, also want to give a shout out and thanks to our media partners, being True Vision Group, True for You, WorkPoint Entertainment Company Limited, Siam Sports Syndicate Public Company Limited, and Grand Prix International Public Company Limited. Also, a shout out to EXO Autosports Magazines. That's right, folks. I wonder if you ever picked up one of those magazines, you're going to see a whole slew of cars and rides. What's the hottest trends in Thailand and around Asia, that is. So anything pertaining to cars, you can pick it up and check it out in their EXO Autosports Magazine. The TSS Digital Racing Championship will receive, well, the champions, of course, will receive the TSS Digital Racing Trophy. That, of course, will be the coveted award at the end of the champions. So, of course, we get a cash award as well for bot, which is a hefty sum right there. You could do a whole load of stuff. Check it out, folks. Don't forget, this will be one of the ultimate things to get right there, being that the digital playbook, you're going to need to have some serious hardware. And that's, of course, is the ultimate gift right there for you. The TSS Racing Academy course for one, and sunglasses from Deck. Second runner-up will get the TSS Digital Trophy with cash awards of 6,000 baht and Deck sunglasses. All right, folks, don't forget, TSS Digital Racing for first and second and third will get the portable, and wow, what a great setup right there. Full Cockpit Racing Simulator LRS Ultra Series Tiger Edition. Check it out, check it out. For the first place right there, second will be for the second and third, we'll get the Half Cockpit Series steering wheel stand LRS SS Series. You got to have these setups to go for the ultimate in your gaming profile right there. Because, of course, you can also race from the keyboard or joysticks, but it's much preferred to have it from the cockpits, all right? Last but not least, I'd like to also say that for third place, going for the AM champions, will receive a TSS Digital Racing Trophy with a cash payout of 3,000 baht and also deck shades. All right. Not bad, not bad. Now, earlier on, I just talked about the half cockpit from the LRS SS series. Of course, for the lucky viewers at home, there will be cash prizes and giveaways. So all you got to do is check on over to the Facebook page of Thailand Super Series and, press like, press share, and of course, random viewers and also audience will be a part of the giveaways, most notably from Nexter, brake part cleaners, and of course, tumblers from the TSS crew. Every week, we're giving them out. All right, so it's only where the fourth place of the fourth race, once it's completed at the end of July, will be given out the cockpit. Okay, so basically, before we get on going with the situation here, and getting ready for all the racers to get ready for the race. Of course, during the past week, there has been a lot of qualifying rounds just to get to this point. And obviously, it's not easy as you think it should be. You might think it's a game, but heck no, these guys aren't thinking of it as a game. And that's the beauty of it. Simulators had advanced so much into modern day technology that it has gotten so realistic that the physics of the cars in the game itself is relatable, and drivers off the track or on the track can also feel the car going through the corners and turns. So anyway, today's drivers for the class of AM class will be having a total of 12 drivers, but they'll be shown later on. But I'd like to say that driving for this game is not as easy as you think, and it takes a lot of practice to go around those corners and turns, finding the right line, going through the apex, knowing when to accelerate, and most importantly, racing clean. That's right, folks, because if you race kind of dirty, you're going to be disqualified or even penalized for it, and that's a no-no. So it goes without saying that no matter what the sport is, you got to play fair. And to play fair is the only way to win with honors. That's right. I mean, it would be a total shame if the gaming world were to have winners win through pushing, shoving, nubbing, or even crashing in. All right, so getting ready to see the drivers coming up on the roster list. Who do we have on the first line? Here we go. Coming up first will be, here we go, Powerit. Oh, we got so many drivers out there. Powerit Paso from PSN ID number 476 Vatana will be driving the Aston Martin GT3. That's right, alumni of Idemitsu TSS Racing Academy project. Got third place for XOE Racing 2018 and fourth of the following year in 2019. Check it out. Check it out. There he is, Ball 76 right there for you from Team Vatana right there. Got third place from F1 School of Pro Division right there. So as you can see, the Vatana board right behind, beautifully displayed. He is a great alumni of Idemitsu TSS Racing Academy project. Thumbs up right there, Paul. There you go. Here we go. Second guy up in the shot, Steve Nash. Should be Steve Nash. Let's shoot on over to Steve Nash right there. Warut, that's right. PSN ID number Vatana, Steve 77. Steve Nash all the way. Aston Martin GT3 will be his ride of choice. One of 6 XO Autosports E-Racing C Championship drivers. Place 6 for GPE Racing as well. Number 3 coming up, third driver will be Jarut John Reset. That's right. Ho, ho, ho. Here we go. PSN ID UTBS Jarza 59. Driving the Benz AMG, currently a driver in the Thailand Super Series for Thailand Super Series Compact Racing, Innovation Motorsports, representing number 4 driver, Wasin Good Pitak. Here we go. PSN ID number. Got to pay attention to the ID number here. OVH Cine S Benz AMG will be his ride of choice. That's right. Benz AMG. 32nd ranked, participating in GPE Racing Series 2019. Check out number 5, Anand. Anand right there. Sorry to bug you right there. Peace up, bro. OVH Anand Akagi driving the GR Supra. That's right, Kazoo Racing right there. Here we go for number 6. Scooting on over, Chon Chai. Here we go. Give it a hands up right here for DNA 555 for his tag title right there for PSN ID. Benz AMG driving that car. Car number 7, or actually in number 7 driver up, will be Tititon Nan. PSN ID number M78E. He'll be hanging around with the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG GT3 machine, another competitor of GPE Racing. Driver number 8, who do we have here? Siri Bongkot. Siri Bongkot will be driving the McLaren 650 SGT3. His tag number, PSN ID number, will be off SPR. Remember that, folks. Received high regards for professional drivers of GPE. Number 9, we've got, who we have here? Taksin right there. Taki. So ID number Taki SPR, Aston Martin V12 Vantage GT will be his preferred choice of ride right there. Participated among the 32nd driver in the finals of GPE Racing Series 2019. 10th driver, here we go, Hong Kui Chang. Here we go, Pikachu. He is the Chinese driver, Benz SLS AMG GT3, the only international driver participating in the event. Wonderful to have him right here for us, representing the Mercedes-Benz SLS. Number 11, Pramuan Ton right here, driving with the Toyota GR Supra, Kazoo Racing right here. PSN number OVH, ICE TNP. Number 12, Akrapon, PSN ID number Pung RKD. And, of course, Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG GT3 will be his choice of ride. One of 8 drivers entering for the GPE Racing 2019 from Isan right there for you. Anyway, first of all, I'd like to mention that the stickers for the class will be enforced. There will be a sticker on the car. And, of course, those stickers will be actually the ultimate replica, if there is any other scene in the world right there. It is replicated right here digitally onto the cars themselves, of course. Especially the cars will have the same specs or the looks, the specs, the livery, the whole shebang. Talk about having it realistic, folks. It doesn't get any more realistic than this. And I gotta say, this is going to be the ultimate online challenge. That's right, for the AM class. I like to talk about the course, though. The course, Autopolis International Racing Course. Those of you that have been around the world or seen the game before, you know that the Autopolis Racing Course has its perks. That's right, folks. All right. So basically, I mean, I'm just excited to be here. First of all, it's an honor. Let's reboot me in the house, hot seat all over for you once again, but this time in the digital world fully, because we're starting with a digital race. And today's race for the AM class will be held at Autopolis International Racing Course. Where is that, folks? If you've never been, well, it's in Japan. And located between the mountains of Oita, so I've been told, on the island of Kyushu. I've been there to Kyushu. Anyway, the length of the racetrack is 4,673 meters. And there's 18 corners to go around the track. So if you really think about it, can you actually speed that sucker around the track at full speed? I doubt it, because with all those corners trying to scare you into the gravel or the side track of the track, basically, you're going to have to be limited by not only the track itself, but also, check it out, the opponents. That's right, folks. You're not doing a sprint here. You're not doing a qualifying round. Heck no, folks. This is a race. So you've got to be in contention with the other competitors on the track. And, of course, you know that if you run into their cars, either bump, nudge, push, shove, if that other car goes off the track because of you, that doesn't look good. And it's going to be really, really nasty when it shows up in the eyes of the scrutinizers here. And we do have them in force. So believe it or not, this is as real as it can get. We have marshals here looking at the race. That's right. Just like as in the real races you see at the TSS series, where we hold them at courses like Bang San or Buri Rum or Pira in the past. It's just the same. The only thing different here is, hey, TSS is now taking the global stance by going digital and visiting tracks like Autopolis. And of course, with the Autopolis track, 4,674 meters. Oh, that's a long track there, and 18 corners. You divide that up, and it's going to limit their top speed for sure, for sure. So top end speed is not going to be the goal here for the drivers. What they want to do is, of course, have a clean line and not nudge each other out. The thing with digital racing is people seem to think that if it's a video game, you can get away with things. Not in this race. Not in this race. Because in this race, like I said before, the marshals are here to enforce any illegal, what would be deemed as an illegal move, or something that is, let's just say, unsportsmanship of the drivers. So, drivers, be aware that whatever you do, you gotta make it a clean race. That's right, folks. Everything else, by the books. All right, so rather than a speed course, we're talking about a Autopolis course being the technical course. So these drivers are going to be going for a more technical drive. By the way, this is the AM class. Later on, we will be having a pro class. And the only difference coming between these two classes is basically you're going to have more experienced drivers. And with the pro class drivers, you're going to also have more, let's just say, more weathered drivers. Drivers that have actually been on the track for TSS over the years. Yes, they will be coming here to show what they've got. But for now, I think it's just an awesome thing to do for the collaborations with our sponsors. For example, Toyota Motorsports, Thailand, Singh Corporation, got to mention them up. And Be Quick also, Apollo Oil in the house, Apollo Oil Thailand. Don't forget, they're coming over from Idemitsu Motor Oil, and also AF Racing Company Limited. JS Asia Beverage Company Limited, being with the Juicy Nest. I keep on trying to say juiciest, but they had a great spelling there for Juicy Nest, being that it is a bird's nest beverage. Rainix Global PTE Limited, Hankook Tires in the house as well for being our sponsorship as well. SCS Industry Company Limited, brakes from Nexter. Got to get a shout out to them. And of course, Pano Revo Company Limited for their wonderful signage around town, for their good displays. If you ever want to get your commercials seen, they're the place to go. Don't forget that we also have media partners. And without these media partners, communication would not be flawless. You need the media backup. And the media partners that we have in the house will be True Vision Group, for True For You as well, and also WorkPoint Entertainment. Always brings a smile when I say WorkPoint Entertainment. WorkPoint Entertainment Company Limited, also with the Siam Sports Syndicate Public Holdings. Going along in the house right here, I'm also sitting, believe it or not, right here at Grand Prix International Company Limited. I'm in the studios over at Grand Prix International. Public Holdings right there. Exo Autosports Magazine. So if you are a fan of or an auto enthusiast, it would be nice for you to pick up the real copy, the hard copy of the Exo Autosports Magazine. Or, heck, check it over on the online. Everything seems to be online these days. And I like to say that for those of you that are vying for prizes and giveaways, thanks to all these sponsorships, don't forget, head on over to Facebook page of Thailand Super Series. That's Thailand Super Series on the Facebook page, and you'll get your updated information pretty much on all the races, all the events. And let's get ready to race coming up shortly. I can't wait to go. Here we go. Who do we have coming up here? Here we go. All right, we got some comments in the shot here. Thanks for the race coming up. And the racing time will be starting pretty shortly. Here we are. And they're out of the lap right here. I see Paul Vatana, Steve 77, Nash out in the front. Whoa, Paul 76, Vatana straight right behind him. Is a shot in a sixth position. UTB. As you can see, the Chinese driver Pikachu GT1 is still in third position. This is just the beginning of the race, so only time will tell who will win the race. It's only the beginning, so let's see what we have. Basically, the tire is set up here. This is still a video, but there are constraints. There are restrictions, that's right. And by having the tire choice picked out, we have had a rule where the tires are going to be affected by the traction, the friction, the grinding, the pulling, the acceleration. All the physics will be involved. So if you wear your tires out, it's a no-go at the end, and you won't be able to finish the race because you're on a slippery wheel there. So these drivers have to pay attention to what tires they're wearing and how they can take it, how far they can take it. A shot here from the 8th car here, Vatana Steve 77. Nash right there weaving about in the orange. Gotta say, a beautiful Aston. And all these cars are flawless. Who would say they are not flawless? It would be nuts. Cuckoo. Mercedes-Benz out in front there. Okay. Weaving around traffic. And take a look at all the drivers. As you can see, everybody has the cockpit setup going on. Of course, you have to if you're going to be this serious driving around this track right here. Autopolis, as they're rounding the corner, getting ready for the setup on the straightaway, coming over to the starting line. Here we go. Nice single run there. Tacky in the back. That the Mercedes-Benz is in number 1 position. M78E, here we go. The liveries are as close as possible to the real thing, by the way. And if you look at the lines there, look how close they take it to the apex, shaving it. Of course, you don't want to run 4 wheels off the track. That would be a total tap out right there. So you have to make sure that the tires are on the road. If you want to go off the road, you're going to have to run the risk of a slip and slide, especially through these corners. And like I mentioned earlier on, the technical difficulties of this track is the corners, the sweeping corners. The only place you're going to have a place to go for full speed gung-ho is after you go past the starting line. Here's the GR Supra for you, Gazoo Racing GR right there. Anand Akagi. 5th position right here. 5th position. Akagi, you can see him in the second driver on the top row right next to Nash sitting back to back. The beauty of being digital. Look at the focus of each driver. Usually you will not see this image. Usually you would see the inside cabin shot, but here we are, digital world and all. Thanks to Toyota, Seibi, Quick Eat, and Mitsu, AF Racing, and all other sponsorships, we are able to capture this amazingly. Here's Paul 76 Watana. Oh, shaves it right through the corner right there. The key to this race is basically trying to have the cleanest lines around without messing up. Don't goof up there, because if you slip and slide, that's the end of the race for you. You mess up and fall back behind by 1 or 2 positions. It's going to take a whole lot of effort just to climb back up. Man. Time remaining on the lap. What do we got here? 29, 28, 27? That can't be. 176 in first position. Here we go. Vatana team leading. Rounds it out. Now, usually on the tracks you would hear the wonderful engine roar, especially that Aston right there, taking it through the corners. That's right. I thought the time remaining was a little bit off and glitchy. Folks, you are tuning in to TSS Digital Racing right here for Thailand Super Series Digital Racing. The new age of racing right here for you. This is the AM class. The AM class brought to you in part by Toyota, Sing, Be Quick, Apollo Oils, and AF Racing, JS Asia Beverage Company Limited, Juiciness right there for you. Ranix, Global PTE, On Cook Tires, SCS Industry Company Limited, brakes from Nexter, and Hano Revo Company Limited. Media partners being True Visions, True For You, WorkPoint Entertainment, Sports Syndicate, Grand Prix International, and of course, Exo Autosports. Still in the #1 lead with nobody behind him. I can see nobody chasing up so far. At least through a corner, you'd want to see somebody chasing up right behind him, but he doesn't have that problem right there. Ba is in the lead. And it looks like, oh, what happened to Anand? Anand, it seems to be not doing anything with the steering there. I guess he's off. Not sure what's going on there. Oh,